Hello my people, this is the voice of your favorite Gauzo official once again. You're welcome back to the service. So in this service by the special case of God, we'll be introducing ourselves to the PixelLab interface. You are welcome. Let's go there. Alright guys, so when you're just getting to see the PixelLab interface, this is what you see. Either you download it on Google Play Store or you get the mod version, which is the PixelLab Pro. This is what you see. So don't be freaked with all these this background you have here, these the styles. You are starting from scratch, and that is where you have this. You're starting from scratch. So let's get started. So if you look at the base here, you have five major tools here. This, and this. So the first one here is just for you to select the background you want to work with. So some people use these, they use these, they use these, they use these, any of it. And believe me sincerely, anyone that use this, they are beginners. Yes, they are beginners. They don't even know where to start from. So I think this is a YouTube thumbnail size. Yeah, this is a YouTube thumbnail size. I want to delete this text. So I love this background actually. But if you are starting your work from scratch, you already know what you want to do. You are starting from this white space. That's where it all starts. Before you now change the size and all that. So shall we even start from the size you want to work with? Or we should just go on explaining the tools on it. Okay, let's start from the tools. So this, I've explained this first one. The second one is the text tool. The text tool. So when you click on it, you have the text and you have quotes. There's a lot of motivational quotes here. When you click on it, you have motivational quotes here. I'm not afraid. I was born to do this. Begin to be now. What you will be hereafter. Quality is not an act, it's an habit. So blah blah blah. You have more quotes there. Let's say you are making a design and you need quotes. You don't have to go and search for quote on Google. Just come to PixelLab, pick the quote you want to use, and you have it. Bam, you're through. Alright. So now the major work is on this text. The major work is on this text. You notice that when you click on this text, there's a pop-up here, new text, and there are a lot of pop-up tools here, like the styles, the edit, delete, copy to front, to back, position, and so on and so forth. So we start explaining them one after the other. So let's start from that edit. So let me delete this first. I'll now pick this text again. I'll pick the text again. Pam. New text. So this new text, that is where you input the word you want to input. I'll click on this edit, then delete this. So you'll just have Gauzo here. Gauzo, increase the size. Yeah, the font here is our PixelLab default font, so you can change it to any font of your choice. So that is that about that. So if you want to delete it, the next one is delete. You can delete it, and if you want to redo what you've deleted, tap on this arrow key here. Is that arrow key? The function is redo. Delete, redo. Do you see that? So when you delete it, you bring it back. The next one is copy. Copy it, make it double. All right. The next one is to front to back. To front to back. The function of this to front to back, let me show you clearly. Let me copy this text. I'll change this color, this one color to yeah. Okay. So let's centralize this one as well. We had two text. We have black and this orange. The black is under, while the orange is at the top. So if you want to, this orange now that is at the top, if you want to send it to the back, you want it to be under the black, you click on to back. If you want it to be at the top, you click on to front. That is simply the function of that to front to back. Any object, any design element that you want to be at the back, you click on to back, it will go to the back. If you want it to be at the top, you send it to front, it will be at the front. That's just it. So the position is just for you to move your, can you see move by? So the pixel, you want to move it. You want to move it like this. So you can move it to the right, to the left, to the top, and below. Move it down. Do you understand? That's about that as well. The position, the relative position is like a shortcut to that position. That relative position is like a shortcut. So use that one to move your work to the right center. Let me shift this here, shift this here. I now want my text to be at the right center, at the middle. Come to your relative position, tap on this and this. I mean the two objects, the two tools at the center. When you tap on them, it will come to the right center. No error, no mistake. Do you understand? So if you want it to be at the top right corner, send it to top, send it to the right. It will be at the corner. Do you understand? If you want to be at the top left corner, just tap on relative position, tap on left. At the base, at the left and at the right. Do you understand? At the center, tap on this and this. It will be at the right center. That's the work of what? The relative position. I'll delete this now. Alright. So after that, we have the size. To increase and decrease the size. Increase and decrease the size. So you can even use like a shortcut here. It is increasing and decreasing. That's a shortcut. Alright. So the next one is padding. You might not understand, you might not like get the function of this padding clearly here. But how do you get it? Let me change the font to, I'll change the font to autograph. A script font. Let me type the word official. Alright. Looking at this word official, there's a defect on this text. You might not see it, but I'll show you. This is a defect. Do you see a sharp cut on this L? This letter L. Let me use my draw. There's a sharp cut on it. Do you see that? For you to see it clearly, I'll delete this. I'll copy this. Copy. Oh, copy. Yeah. I want you to see the difference now. This one should be here. This one should be here. Now, this one, there's a cutout too, but I want you to see the difference between the two. Your padding will now show you. Come to your padding, increase the padding for the at the left hand side, increase the padding at the right hand side too. Do you now see the difference now? This text, this one at the top, there's a cutout. This one is showing full, no cutout. Do you understand? So padding will refill your text in full, completely, no defect, no error, no fault. But if you don't use your padding, sometimes your text won't show well, but your padding will make it show clearly. Everything will be visible. Do you understand? Every part of your text will be visible. So that's the function of padding. So when you're working with you're working with your design, probably you are using script fonts. This happens majorly to script fonts. Yes, if you're using script fonts, and you notice that some part of these fonts are not that really visible the way it's supposed to be, go to your padding, check it. The error is there. The next one is color. Like I used it earlier. You just use this color to change the color of your text to whatever color you want. You understand? You understand? So we have color, we have gradient. Gradient is when you use two or more colors. You can use multiple colors. So this color is just for one color, but the gradient is for multiple color. Like this. You can see we have black at the top, white under it. This blue now, shaded blue below, and lighter one at the top. Do you understand? So that's about that. Same thing to green, same thing to brown, same thing to, can you see? So they are what? They are called gradient color. Alright. After color, what next? We have texture. So this texture is where you can give your text. You can give your text texture. The same way you can give your shapes texture. That is when you fit another image entirely into your text. It will now make the text look like that is how it was from inception. Do you understand? So to do this, I would like to change the font. We are no more working with this. I'll delete it. So I'll change the font to something more bolder so that I can see the texture I want to use. All right. Very good. Very good. So now I'll come to the texture. I'll now select an image from my gallery. I'll select an image from my gallery. Yeah, let's say this, fit it inside. Do you see? Can you see something sweet? Meanwhile, let me change the background this one to black. Yeah, can you see? Meanwhile, initially it wasn't like this. Do you understand? Our text was just having a color, but using the texture on one particular image or background makes our text look more nicer and amazing, as if that was how it was before. So we can make use of your texture. You can make use of it on your images, on your shapes, and at the same time you can make use of it on your text. So let's move on, guys. Next one after the texture is opacity. You can reduce the opacity of your text. If you don't want it to show clearly, you reduce the opacity. If you want it to show clearly, it depends on the level that you want. So the next one is rotate. You can rotate your text. And there's a shortcut here. Under it here, there's a shortcut here, rotate. But for you to measure the actual pixel of which you've rotated your text, it will be better to use the rotate tool here. So you'll be able to measure the angle. This is -5. This is 3 degrees. Do you understand? All right. So let's move on. The next one is mask. You can mask your text the same way you can mask shapes and images. So when we get to the design aspect, you get to understand more better about this masking. The next one is alt for the font. We can change the font of that particular text. We've changed the font now. We first use one default font, then we use autograph, then we're using this meme font. This meme font here. This meme, M-E-M-E font. So we can change the font to anything that you want. You understand? So that's about that. So you have to install font too. These ones are default font that come with PixelLab Pro. So if you download your PixelLab on Google Play Store, you might not have all these. Some fonts will be there, but it might not be you might not have all these. You understand? And the font you downloaded and install yourself will be under your My Font. If you haven't downloaded any font, you do not have any font under My Font. These ones are the ones I downloaded myself. You understand? So, and the more you use them, you have them on your recent. Moving on, guys. The next one is style. You can give your text style, bold, make it bolder, make it italic, underline, delete. I mean, you remove the edit, bold, remove, italic, remove, underline, remove. Do you understand? As simple as that. The next one is curve. You can curve it. You can curve your text, make it curvy, make it look curvy. You understand? So that's about that. The next one is background. You can give your text background. Let me give you background. Yeah, they use this doesn't work well. You can give it background, your text background, and if it's not necessary, you remove it. And I don't even usually make use of this because at least it's not necessary now. All right, so after that, so align. So we have alignment on text. We have right align, left align, and center alignment. You will not see it clearly here. Let me make a new text so that I can see it. All right, Gauzo official. So with this, you'll be able to see clearly. All right, so we are back to align. So this is left align, center align, right align. Left, center, right. That's alignment. All right. After that, we have spacing. This is text spacing. This one is text spacing. Maybe the space inside the text is too much. Just use your text spacing to to reduce the spacing. And if you feel like the distance between the text, the word at the top and the word below it is too much, you use a line spacing to bring them closer. Can you see? Use your line spacing to bring them closer to one another. So that's about that. All right, moving on. After that, alignment, we have stroke. You can give your text stroke. Let's give this one stroke. Once you enable it, the stroke will be there. But this one is not visible because of the background. So I'll give it this background and increase the stroke. You understand? So you can have this. That's stroke, or that's the level of the stroke. the level at which you want it to show it is what you want, like what you want to achieve, you achieve it with PixelLab. All right, so that's about that. So next one after stroke is shadow. You can give your text shadow. Let me give it stroke first so that I can see the shadow, or let me change the background to white. Yeah, the text is white, that's why it's not contrasting. So I'll change the, let me change the text to black so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's just work with this. I'll delete this. I can change the color of this text to black. Oh. Don't think I cannot do it. Oh. So delete it. So we are working with this now. So this text is not that really visible on this background because the text is having a kind of light color and the background is light too. So we just give this one stroke. We give it stroke. Let's give it, yeah, let's give it stroke. Increase the opacity of the stroke. Let's find something creamy. Something creamy that work better. Yes, this cream work better. All right. So now it's still not like being visible on the background. What do we do? If you give it stroke, if you give it our shadow, it will make it more visible. Do you understand? If you give it shadow, so it will make it more visible. So depending on your settings, how you want your text to look, what exactly do you want to achieve eventually. So that's that about that. The next one after the shadow is inner shadow. You can give your text inner shadow. Can you see some black traces on the text here? That's the inner shadow. So it gives your text a kind of embossed feel. You give it a kind of embossed feel. So let's go back to the inner shadow. So, but it is better. You make sure that the color you're using for your inner shadow is a color that is around, like that is on that particular design. So you can reduce the blur radius and move it. You move it wherever you want it to be. Can you see? So it's making like it's giving the text a kind of embossed feel. Do you understand? So it's making it look like balloon shining. That's what we call embossed feel. So you can achieve emboss properly on Photoshop. Yeah. But on PixelLab, sometimes it will get disorganized. They say there's the emboss tool here. The emboss tool is there now. Yes, emboss here. So sometimes it will disorganize your work. Can you see? It will disorganize it, like everything will look shattered. Alright, so the next one is perspective. So probably you are working with a banner or a billboard mockup, or you want to like fit the text properly on an image and you want it you want a particular direction. So you use your perspective to achieve that direction that you want. Do you understand? How do you want your text to look? Where do you want it to face? Your perspective will help you in achieving this. Can you see? So that's about that. Perspective. Next one is the 3D rotate. So you can rotate your text anyhow you want it to be, depending on what you want to achieve. The next one is 3D text. You can give your text 3D or 3D effect. There's perspective, there's oblique. So anyone you want. Alright, so you can change the color. You can change the color to the color you want. And you can use the auto. So the auto will just bring out a color that is relevant, and relating with the text. So, and you can still do more edits by rotating the text, blah blah blah, every other thing. Yeah. So we are still under the text. So the next one is reflection. You can have your text reflecting on the background. Yeah, so we can reduce it here anyhow you want it to be. So next one here is reflection. So you have your text reflecting like it's like like an mirror, like a mirror image, like a mirror image rather. Do you understand? So it's reflecting on the background. Meanwhile, it wasn't there. It's just reflection. So you can do that for your images as well. So these are part of the things that your PixelLab can do. Remember, we are still on the second tool here, which is the text tool. Moving on to the shape tool. I'll delete this now. Right, the next one is the third one here is the shape tool. So where we have the sticker, we have import, blah blah. So arrow, and all these tools you are seeing, there is more to all of them, one after the other. All these pop-ups, the stickers, the import, the draw, the shapes, the bezier, the arrow, there's more to all of them, one after the other, that you get to understand more better while designing. Do you understand? But this is just an introduction aspect, just for you to that this thing exists and this is their functions. You have to preliminary knowledge about their functions. But when you get to start designing, when you get deep into it, you get to know more of the oh, this is Bezier too, so we can use it for this and this and that. You understand? So that's it. So the first one is the sticker. This sticker, when you click on the sticker, it will automatically bring you a white shape, but you won't see it here. So let me change the background to black so that I can see here. So tap on the stickers, you can see it clearly now. That is there's a white round shape here. Now, one thing about the sticker is when you click on your sticker, don't click on this enable arrow, this mark arrow. If you click on this mark arrow, your sticker will disappear. It will automatically disappear. So if you want to have it and use it properly, when you click on your sticker, tap on your screen, then go back and click on that sticker. Then you can now increase the size. Do you understand? But if you tap on the sticker and tap on enable tool here, it will disappear. Do you understand that? So we will get to know more usefulness of this sticker as time goes on. All right. The next one is import. This one is to import your any element you want to use for design from your gallery, be it image, be it shape, be it anything. So, and there's one more thing. Let me try to import one. I want to import an object now. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's say I'm working with this guy. I import it on my design. Yeah, so that is import. So let's say we are working with two images. I'll tap on this import twice. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I have two images. So if you are working with 10 images, tap on this import, tap on it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you'll be able to import 10 images. But I'm just telling you that this thing works. You understand? So I'll cancel it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you understand? So that's how it goes. So after that sticker import, I've explained that. Then draw. The draw tool here. We can use the draw tool to do a lot of things. Do you want to draw something? Let's say I want to draw a rabbit now. I want to draw a rabbit now. Da, 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 da. I'm not drawing this intentionally. I'm only doing this thing for you guys. I have no business with this. So hey girls, you can draw it. You can draw it. Hey rabbit. Can you see? Is this even a horse or a rabbit? Voila. Alright guys, so you can draw anything with your draw tool. You can draw anything, and you can use it to create light effect as well. If it is not smooth, you increase the smoothness. You see that it will become more smooth than how it was before. You can use it to draw anything. All right, the next one is there's neon effect as well. It will give your drawing to a kind of lightning effect. That's the work of the neon effect. Can you see the lightning effect, like the shadow? Yeah, like a lightning shadow here. So the next one is draw it will make it blurry. This when you're drawing and you're making it blurry, we use this one to create a kind of light effect. Do you understand? So depending on the size, let me increase the size now. Can you see? Can you see? Oh, I'll off this neon tool. Do you see? Do you see? So the more we work with the draw tool in our designs, the more you get to understand better more usefulness and functions of this draw tool. But now you know that it exists. The next one is shape tool, to create different shapes. Different shapes. Can you see? Different shapes. Different shapes. All right. So you can give the shape. You can give it stroke too. Let me change the color so that I can see the stroke. You can give the shape. You can give it stroke too, and you can change the corners. You can change the corners look the way you want it to be. So and you can blur it as well. You are making a shape and you want to blur the stroke, you can blur it as well. So that's about the shape. And there's more to the shapes too as well. There's more to it too as well, but that's that about that. The next one is the Bezier tool. We use the Bezier tool as well. Let me change the background so I can see the Bezier tool clearly. Yeah, Bezier tool. Can you see it here? So there's more to this as well that you get to understand more better in the class. So it's in Bezier mode now. This is the Bezier mode. This is action. Under the Bezier mode, you have the plus sign here is to delete the Bezier point. This one is to move it. This one is to delete. This one is to move it. This one is like a move. It's like a move. You want to move it here and there. But if it's on this, you'll be able to use it to create whatever shape you want. How do you want your Bezier tool to look? Where do you want it to, do you understand? So that's the function of this one. This one is to move it like a move tool. So now back on this, if you are on your Bezier mode, the second one here, which is the one you use to create the kind of shape, the kind of move that you want. These actions, under these actions, we have 4 different tools here. This last one here is to like rotate. Is to rotate. This second one here, the penultimate one, is to resize. To resize. Can you see the scale? You can increase and decrease the size. And this second one from the left hand side, the second one is to create another point. Do you understand? It's making it like it will join the points together, but this one will delete. This one will delete points. As well. So my phone is reminding me that it's time for Salah. All right. So let's go back to. So we can actually create a joint point, and we can at the same time remove it. So now this one here, you can to delete point. This one to delete point, but this one is to close the point and to open the point for movement. Do you understand? So the Bezier point. So you can increase the size of you can increase the stroke width of your Bezier drawing. Whatever you achieve, you can opacity. You can change the color as well. So that's about the Bezier tool. There's more to it. There's more to it. While we are designing, you get to see more of it. So that's about that. Now the next one is the arrow. We all know arrow now. So and the styles of which you can have your arrow. The styles, different styles of which you can have your arrow ends. So that is it. You can change the color as well. You can give it stroke, and you can give your arrow stroke, and you can change you can give it stroke, and you can change the color of the stroke of your arrow too. Can you see? So that's about that too. Now moving on. Now we are done with this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 6. Moving on to the penultimate tool here. This one is it's majorly for the edit of the background. So let's say we want to, like, this our background is white now, but the background what I use is red. Come to color here. You come to this 4th one here. You come to this for your 4th tool here. Then tap on the color, change it to red. You want orange, change to orange. You want black, change it to black. You want white, change it to white. As simple as that. You can change. You use this tool to what, change the background. The transparent one. Let's say we are working on a logo project and we want to save the logo as PNG. We don't want any background to be on it. We don't want any background. So let me just import an image now. Let me import an image now, a PNG image, and we want to save it without any background. Okay, I have almost all these stuffs. I have them. I've removed the background already. Okay, I don't even have anything. Okay, let's create the shape now. Let's create the shape. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, I'll change the color to orange. Now this shape now, you know, it's having a white background. If we save it this way, it will have this white background under it. The shape will be there, but there'll be white background under it. Let's save it that way. If you want to save, you come to this save tool here. This save tool here. Tap on this save. This second one at the top. Tap on it. Click on save as image. You can save as project. If you save as project, it will be on your PixelLab. If you save as image, you have it in your gallery. Do you understand? So save as image, PNG default, save to gallery. It has already been saved in our gallery. Now I want to show you what I was trying to explain with that transparent background. So come back to this tool here. Come back here. Click on transparent. You have the shape only without any background. That's PNG. So now tap on your save. Save at you can see that the format has automatically changed from JPG to what, to PNG. So save. Now let's check for the boat in our gallery. This is the one we saved first with white background, and this is the one we saved without any background. Can you see? It doesn't have any background. That's the work of that what? Transparent background. You'll be able to save your project as PNG without any background. So as simple as that. The next one, image size. Let's say you want to start a design now, and you want to like set the size. Come to here. Let's say you want to have a tall size 1580. Can you see? So that's image size. You can set the size here as well. Image size. When you come to the menu here, click on your menu here, click on your image size. You can save it as image here as well. So almost all these tools that you are seeing here, they have shortcut around here. Do you understand? All right. So after that, tap on your image here. So this image, if you click on this image, you'll be able to select from the previous images I told you guys about. You'll be able to use them for your background. They are PixelLab default images, so you'll be able to use them for your background. Wow. I'm loving it. I love this. Oh wow, baby. Oh wow. So that like you can just like, let's say you're trying to like write motivation, just come to quote, find a quote, put it down here, change the font, write your name under it, post on your status, bam. Automatically when I don't become motivational speaker. So that's that about that. So the image, so you can select any image from the PixelLab or the PixelLab images here. That you'll be using that for your background. But let's say you have a background that you want to use in your gallery already. Just come to from gallery. Let me delete this text. Delete. So come back to this fourth one here. So let's say from your gallery, you want to use your own background from your gallery. That background that you want to use, just select it. So you shape it. You shape the exact size that you want. This is what I want to use for my design. You pick it from your gallery. You can select your background from your gallery. So next one is from camera. Let's say, okay, the background I want to use, I don't even have it in my gallery. I want to like snap it now. Go to your camera and snap. To your camera, snap. Whatever snap you use in your design. So it's just as simple as that. Wherever you snap, you use it. So and once you snap it, it will be your background, and you start designing on it. It is just as simple as that. The last one here is also for the background. So if you want to rotate your background, you want to give it fignet. This fignet will like darken the center. It will darken the center. Yeah. Also, it will darken the what's it called? The environment. Yeah, it will darken the environment of your design. Can you see? Can you see? It is darkening the environment of the background. It's darkening it the way you want it to be. All right. Next one is the noise. It will add noise to it. That noise. Let me show you guys. Do you see the noise? What like grains? Yes, like grains. To add that dot to the background. If you want it, you use it when it's. If you don't like it this way, you just set it the way you want your work to be. It is your decision. You understand? So, and sometimes this simple stuff makes it look amazing, professional, from what just anybody can do. So you play. The more you play with these things, the more you get to know more about their usefulness. And stripe as well. You can give it stripe. You can give it stripe. You can give it stripe. Anyhow you want it to be. Anyhow you want it to be. You can repeat, reduce, anyhow you want it to be. You understand? So that's about that. And brightness, you can increase the brightness of your background. You can see that this thing is working majorly on the what? On the background. It's working majorly on the background. So, and the contrast as well, the contrast, the hue, saturation. So let me remove this. I'll stripe, vignette, the noise. So I'm working majorly on this. With that. Alright, I'm working majorly on this contrast now. So you can edit the contrast. Here you can see the light, right? So hue is changing the hue. The hue will change the color to whatever color you're working with and the one I want. You understand? So saturation. So that's that about that. So depending on what you want. Now we've been working with the tools we are having on PixelLab since morning. We haven't even tried to work on any image. Can't we edit images the way we edit our text? Of course, you can edit your image. So how do we do that? Let's import one image and edit. So import, click on your import. Click on your import and bring in one image for edit. So if you are working with image, you can edit it as well. Let's try do something with this guy. This cute guy has a visual plenty. All right, guys. So you can see that once we select this image, let's lock it. Lock. Tap on this layer 2. Tap on this layer 2 and lock it. When you lock it, your hands won't be moving it around. But if you do lock it, you'll be moving it. You get. So now, so let's increase the size and lock. If you don't want your hands to move your image around, lock it. As you can see, it is firm now. All right. So now tap on the image. Tap the image. Pam. When you tap the image, the tools here will pop up. So you can delete the text, crop it, copy it. The same things we did with text. Send to font, send to back, position, size, color, texture, opacity, color. This color filter is not on text. This stroke this stroke is there, but this color filter is not on text, but it's on image. Eraser is not on text, but it's on image. You can erase some part of your image. Masking, masking is on text too. Erase color, erase color is not on text, but it's on image. You can erase color on your image. Rotate is there, 3D, every other thing is there. Every other thing is there. But there are some things that are not there, and that's what I'll focus on now. Starting from the color filter, this color filter, you can change the hue of your design. Depending on what color are you working with and what do you want to achieve eventually. You understand? So that will determine what the hue you use in your design. So the saturation, you can increase the saturation and decrease the saturation. If it is too much, you decrease it. If it is not up to what you want, you increase it. There was a time I went to I went to like I want to like do a photo shoot. So after they sent me my images, it was like just so whack. Everything was too bright. I had to like bring it back to PixelLab and work on the color filters. And believe me sincerely, it came out really, very nice, even better than what they gave me from the photo studio. Do you understand? And that's one of the important of being a graphic designer. You know what you want, and you twist it till you achieve exactly what you want. That's it. All right. So you can increase the saturation till you're satisfied, and brightness, if it is too much, you decrease. If it is not okay, you increase till you have what you really want. Contrast here will also make your design more pop. Don't make sure it is not too much. If it is too much, it will spoil things. But if it is not too much, it is very, very okay. All right. So we can do this with our images. Play with color filter. You can, and even you can mask too. That masking tool is on text, and I've explained that. All right. So there's erase color here. If there's some things you want to like erase, let's say this blue background, I want to remove it. Tap on the erase color. Enable it. Tap on your tool, your ink tool here, this ink tool. Tap on it. Then come to that color that I want to remove. Enable it. Can you see? So increase the tolerance. It will remove that color that you don't want. It will remove it totally. You can see that we automatically remove the background without even stressing ourselves, without even taking to photo room too. But it is very okay to take your images to photo room to remove the background. Though. Don't come and be removing background on PixelLab. Because sometimes it will do it perfectly, sometimes it will not do it perfectly. So it is better if you want to like you remove background, remove your background properly with background remover app like photo room, like removebg.com and any other background remover app that you know. Do you understand? This thing is a very, very simple thing to do. All right, guys. So on your PixelLab, you can remove any color that you don't want out of your image. So that's remove color. I think every other thing is on. Every other thing we've explained them on text. So I intentionally brought in this image so that you guys can see that there's a lot more that we can do with PixelLab. Now we are done with the tools here. Now to the top. There's nothing really that special here. Everything we've been working with is here. If you tap on this plus sign, text is there. Current date. I want to use date. Today's date. 6/3/2025. Do we need date? Delete something, Jerry. So you can to make a text. What is here? Sticker. You want to use sticker. That is also here. The sticker is also here. If you click on this, the sticker is here. So they are more like repetition, shape from gallery, draw. Do you understand? They are more like repetition of what we have on our tools here. This one is to save. You can save your work as project. If you save it as project, let's see, I'll save it as PixelLab introduction. It's a PixelLab intro. You have it in your gallery. Come to your project here, my project. You have it here, PixelLab intro. Can you see? PixelLab intro. But if you save it as image, you have it in your in your gallery. So this arrow, I've explained that one is to to redo. Maybe you did something and you need it back. You tap on it and it will bring it back. So this one is to zoom. That's about that one. So this one is to this share is to save as well. Save as PNG or whatever. And if you want to share it, you can tap on this. You take it to your Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, your WhatsApp, your Instagram, your Twitter, and which one is this? I don't know this icon. Yeah, so whatever you click on, it will like share your work to that app on your smartphone, your social media platform. All right. So the next one is this one is for quotes. I've explained that one from the beginning. It's under the text, so it is more like repetition. If you tap on it, you have your quotes. Can you see? Motivational quotes. So it's like repetition. This one is grid. Yes, it is very, very important. Very, very important in having a perfect and a well-aligned design. We want to make sure that, okay, is this particular element perfect? Is it at where it's supposed to be? Is it at the right position? Your grid will reveal that secret that no, this thing is not perfect. You have to like move it to this or to the right a bit, move it to the left a bit. So, and let me show you. Looking at this image now, is this image at the right center? The answer is, if you're just looking at it without using your grid, you feel like it is perfect, it's at the center. But making use of grid, you know that it is not at the right center. If you click on this grid now, you see that the center grid is not on the nose, and the half part of a human being is on the what? Is on the nose. Your nose. So now we have to like shift this to where that grid is at the center. Can you see now? It is now perfect on the half body part. It is now perfect. But before, it wasn't. We did not know either it is perfect or not, because what? Because we did not even use our grid. But now that we use our grid, we can now say that no, this thing is now perfect. So that is why this grid is what? It's very, very important. Very, very important. All right, guys. So the next one is menu. This menu here is also more like repetition, but it has some new tools. Use image from gallery. We've talked about that. Full screen. You want to have your image, your design in full screen. Do you understand? Bring it back. You want to have it. You just tap on the menu here. Tap on it. Full screen. You have it, and you can bring it back. All right. There's use image from camera. I've explained that one earlier. If you want to like snap something and start working on it, export image, save image. Do you understand? The next one, contact us or report bug. You want to contact PixelLab. Tutorials. If you need PixelLab tutorials, it is there. Remove ads. Maybe your PixelLab is showing ads and you want to remove it. Tap on that. Recover autosave. Yes, this one is very, very important. This autosave is very, very important, and a lot of people don't even know about it. Let's say you were designing and you forgot to save. You are designing and you forgot to save. You forgot to save something, and maybe you drop your phone, or you mistakenly close the design. You get back to PixelLab, you're not seeing it again. How can you recover it? Your recover autosave will make you recover your design that you were working on. Can you see? So you look at the last one. Tap on it. It will bring it to where it's autosave last, because PixelLab is autosaving. It is saving. You might think that some things are not saving. It is saving automatically. That auto is automatic. Some things are saving automatically. So when you get back to it, you see either it has saved. Thank God. But if you do not check, you might think that all your efforts has been in futility rather. But no, PixelLab is auto saving. So to recover your lost your lost file, come to autosave. You will look at them. And PLP file. This is the format in which PixelLab save their project. Correct does save in CDR file or whatsoever. Yes, I think it's CDR. Yeah, PixelLab Photoshop save in PSD Photoshop document. PixelLab save in PLP file. Their project is in PLP file. If you check your phone gallery, if you have PixelLab on your phone and you've been working with these different designs, go to your gallery, you see, or go to PixelLab, you see PLP file of all the design, the project you've been working on. So if you want to like share the PLP file with anybody, you can share it with them. And if anybody share you PLP file that you want to open, you come back here and click on open PLP file. You take it to your gallery to open the PLP file of that particular. Can you see? You take it to your phone storage, so you'll be able to open the PLP file that you were shared. Do you understand? So it's just as simple as that. So all these tools are important too, because there are some text effect PSD file that you can just come and edit this without even using Photoshop, without using your system, without using Photopea. You get, there's some ready-made text effect that you can just come back to PixelLab and come and edit. So and you will be shared the PLP file, And for you to come and open them, you come to this tool here, the menu tool here, go to your open PLP file, locate the file in your phone folder and start your edit. About and exit. You want to exit PixelLab. About PixelLab. That is that about that. I think with this, we've walked ourselves through the PixelLab interface from A to Z. The last but not the least is the layer 2. Oh my goodness. The layer 2. If you want to see, let's say you've been working with different images, backgrounds, text. If you want to see the list of all these things that you've imported to your PixelLab, when you click on this layer 2, you have everything listed here. Every single thing. Everything will be listed here. The image, the text, the light flare, the whatever, the text, everything you bring into your PixelLab, everything will be here. Let me show you an example. Let's try out this design. This is the design now. So I want to see. Can you see? If you tap on this layer 2 here, you see all the elements I've used. The background, the cloud, the children. That's your layer 2. The text effect and all that. The draw tool, everything, every element I use, you have everything on your layer 2. So if you want to lock something, you lock. If you want to unlock it, you unlock it. If you want to hide it, you hide it. Let's say I want to hide everything except the background. So just click on this hide it, hide, so I want only the background. Can you see now? I have only the background. Meanwhile, these images are still on the design, but I only hate them. I hate them. I don't want to see them. If I want to see them, I'll bring them back. By what? By unhide them. Unhide. Yeah. So that is that about that. Do you understand? It is just as simple as that. So that is our PixelLab interface for you guys. As PixelLab interface for you guys. You're welcome. So see you guys on the next one. Once again, this is your favorite Galzo Official. Bye for now.